All right, man. This the Red Prep, man. We're here with class. Hey, class, man. For the people who don't know you or just starting to follow you, your vocabulary might be a little, maybe even offensive, a little much for people. Is there something that you would like to, allow people in on?
I mean, the way I talk the way I talk. Now, if I did want to shed some light on anything and enlighten anybody about me, it'd be far as women concerned. I use the term, I use the word bitch, a whole, kind of freely, kind of loosely. But, it's not to be, offensive, to offend anybody, disrespect anybody. It just comes from, the way I talk. But, at the same time, it's quite the opposite. If I was to really give you an explanation, I got the utmost respect for women. Uh, due to my mom, I definitely give a black woman, all the respect in the world. Unless she fuck around and prove otherwise that she ain't worthy of my respect. But just out the gate, I try to respect everybody. You know what I'm saying? And actually, you know, I did take at one point in time, might have took women for granted of the shit that a woman go through. And but after being in here and once you subtract the physical from the equation and now it becomes more of a mental thing, what I mean by that is, on the street, obviously the apex of the relationship, to fully consummate the relationship is the sexual, it's the physical, the body, you know what I'm saying? But in here, you can meet a woman, you know what I'm saying, and outside or maybe a visitation where you get a hug and a kiss at the beginning of the visit, at the end, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really so much sexual as it is a mental and emotional connection. And once you really get to know, a woman and shit, it kind of change your perspective when you can look at things like, well, damn, what's your story? What you been through? And then you look at it like, you know, the guys in here, you got some big niggas in here, you got some aggressive niggas, you got some predators in here and shit. So now when you look at a woman being, generally speaking, smaller than a man and, weaker than a man, as far as physical strength concerned, then you look at how when a man, you know, you adamant about trying to get what you trying to get, you know, you trying to fuck stuff, you know what I'm saying, and the girl saying no, but you thinking she just, trying to go slow. But the no mean no. The no don't mean slow down. It means, hit the motherfucking brakes. You know what I'm saying? But you steady, you on the gas. You just went from 50 to 30. You know what I'm saying? And now that done really fucked her up because she don't really know what the fuck to think. Like, well, damn, I thought it was over with, But, so, man, these women have been through so much shit, man. And, I respect a woman now, because I realize how much shit they go through, the struggle they go through, the stereotypes